Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, welcome back to another episode of Devil's Den. This time, we are finally back after missing probably 3 to 4 games. We are back, and what a game to come back to. Tonight, history was made for the New Jersey Devils. We win 6-3 against the Columbus Blue Jackets. The last time we played these guys, they whooped our asses, but not this time. This time, we come back with a vengeance, like a roaring lion about to pounce upon a unsuspecting and unwilling victim. All right, so before we get started, really quickly, if you are watching this and you are not already subscribed, yes, we are doing this, please go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I was really hoping we were going to be closer to 60 by this point, but nonetheless, if you guys want to subscribe, it's completely free. We are a small-time YouTube channel simply for the love of the Devils, and we're trying to get to 60 subscribers by the end of the month. We will see if we get to that point. If not, please go ahead and subscribe. It is free. It helps spread the channel. It helps get us to more people on YouTube and yada yada. So, let's jump into this right away. Devils win 6-3 against the Columbus Blue Jackets, and I have missed being able to watch Devils games. And again, what a game to come back to. So, tonight, history was made. We got Bratt getting 3 points on the night. That's not all that historical. You know what is? Jack Hughes scoring his 100th NHL goal as a New Jersey Devil. I repeat, Jack Hughes has hit the 100 goal mark. I'm so thankful that this man is a New Jersey Devil, because every time he scores, it makes me want to shout. Not only did he score his 100th goal, he also scored his 101st goal and his 102nd. So, we got Jack scoring his 100th goal and him getting a hat trick on the night that he gets his 100th in front of his dad, because tonight the Devils played in front of not only the regular audience, but also it was your, I guess, bring your dad to work day, I guess. No, but it was a Father's Night for the New Jersey Devils. The night, in case you guys don't know about it, although if you're watching this, I'm sure you do. There is a night or a couple of games where the dads come in and they get to watch their sons play in the National Hockey League. They do this for the moms. This time it was for the dads. And what a great game they got to play. So Jack gets his 100th goal, and Nico Hischier, oh captain, my captain, gets his 300th point, not only in the NHL, but as a New Jersey Devil. So Jack gets his 100th goal, man gets a hat trick, Nico Hischier gets his 300th point in the NHL, Jesper Bratt gets 3 points, Tyler Toffoli scores a goal. Oh, such a good, and you know what? The icing on the cake, I tweeted out during the game, and for those of you who know this reference, you'll find it funny or you'll get very mad at me, depends. I tweeted out earlier during the game, upon this rock I shall build my church, and it's just God speaking to like Hischier, Hughes, and Brett. And there's something truly poetic where on Jack Hughes' 100th goal, who gets the assists? Jesper Bratt and Nico Hischier. The 3 guys that are the foundation of the New Jersey Devils rebuild into a superstar firepower team are the guys which come together to get that man his 100th goal. Not only that, on Nico Hischier's, I can't remember if it was goal or assist, I think it was his goal. Nico Hischier's goal, who got the assist? Jesper Bratt got the assist. So it's so nice. There's something truly poetic about how each of these guys are there for each other personally on and off the ice, but that they get the assists for each other's career milestone goals and points. And it's so nice to see. For those of you who don't know, I am a very big film guy. I love movies, have for a very long time now. And some of my favorite films of all time are Star Wars. And the director of Star Wars, George Lucas, said something about film that I think matches this scenario very well. It's like poetry. It rhymes. That every time Hischier has gotten a milestone, or Jack has gotten a milestone, or Bratt has gotten a milestone, it's always been the three of them which have contributed to each other's success. And it's chef's kiss beautiful. So, we've talked a lot about Jack and Nico and Jesper. We're going to move away from them, though, again, tonight being a historic night. Akira Schmid played very well tonight. I was, again, tweeting out earlier in the game about how, hold on, a New Jersey Devils goalie which doesn't allow a rebound? What reality am I living in today? Yeah, I thought Schmid played really well. I thought there was a couple of, defensive hiccups here and there, but overall, I thought the Devils played a very complete and total game, which led to them being hella successful tonight. I do have to say one thing. If this team takes another too many men on the ice penalty, I may punch in my screen, okay? It is the stupidest penalty for professional athletes to take. What, you can't count? If you're not supposed to be on the ice, get off the ice. Schmidt, I'm looking at you too. Mister, I'm going to play the pocket at center ice and give away a power play we would have had to a 4-on-4. Oh, God. Why? But yeah, overall, I thought they played really good. I thought that John Marino, I thought he had a really strong night. There was, of course, a second goal, which was what a weird bouncing goal. So it gets passed up to the point to Marchenko. Marchenko of Columbus shoots it at the net, and it sort of bobbles its way to the net. I think it gets knocked off of one or two other Columbus players. It bounces to Marino. Marino tries to tap at it. It bounces over his stick. And Schmid looks like he's trying to oh God, I can't catch and it bounces over his stick and his pad and goes in. It was a really weird goal. But other than that, I thought that Marino and Schmid had a really great game. Lindy Ruff gets his 48th goal, 48th win as a coach, putting him on moving him up to 4th all time for most wins by a coach in the NHL. Yeah, the whole night, just so good. So good. And it's a game that I'm so glad I had the privilege of watching, because there's always going to be games. You know those moments where they go, where were you when, and then you fill in the blank? Where were you when Jack Hughes got his 100th goal? I was watching the game. Where were you when Nico Hischier got his 300th point? I was watching the game. Where were you when Lindy Ruff moved into 4th all-time most wins by a coach? I watched that game. So it's such a good feeling to be able to sit as a fan. And I think that we often forget this as fans of the team, that we are just that. We're not the guys on the ice, right? They have the privilege of playing, and we have the privilege of watching them play, right? We are the ones that pay money to, subscribe to these sports packages on TV to watch these games, right? And I think it's really important for fans to kind of sometimes, as much as we want to be passionate and sometimes critical of teams, that we kind of take a step back from time to time and be like, you know what? It's just, I get to watch my favorite team, my favorite players do what they love and get to participate in a little of what they're feeling. And I think that it's important for, fans to kind of take a step back sometimes and remember that, like, it's a game. We're here to have fun. It's not always fun, believe me. We know it's not always fun, but we get to sort of enjoy these guys, especially when they're young guys, kind of growing up on the team and getting to know them on a personal level, or as close to a personal level as we can. Obviously, we don't know them for real, right? But we witness their lives through hockey, and we get to be a part of that. I think that is absolutely awesome, and this wholesome moment was brought to you. No, I'm kidding. It's a nice little. It's nice to be able to watch these guys, like Sidney Crosby fans, or Ovechkin fans, or Stamkos fans, or Fleury fans, or guys that have been in the league for a long time. Who you had fans who you started out watching these guys when they first came into the NHL, and you've watched them sort of grow, and they have slumps here and there, but they grow nonetheless, and they reach milestones in their careers, and sometimes they win Stanley Cups and they win awards, and we get to be a part of that as fans. And it's really, when they succeed, it feels like we get to take part in their success, which is, I think that's an awesome feeling, and I think that's a feeling that a lot of sports fans miss out on nowadays, because we're so vested. We want to strangle our teams sometimes, but I think we sort of miss out on that feeling of, oh wait, these are people. These are human beings who we get to watch grow and hopefully succeed and make something of themselves. When we reach those milestones, it feels like we reach those milestones with them, because we get to participate in watching them grow. And it's an awesome feeling. It's an awesome feeling as a fan. I did not plan that little, the wholesome spiel, but it's just something that I think that, we need to remember as fans, and it's a good time. So we play Anaheim tomorrow night, 7 o'clock, at least for me, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. This is a team which is now doing worse than the San Jose Sharks. Sharks fans, you know who you are. We play Anaheim tomorrow night. You guys are going to get another video tomorrow night. Back-to-back games, back-to-back videos, because I get to actually watch these games. I will be back tomorrow night with another video of Devil's Den, and I will see you guys in the next one. Anaheim Ducks, let's get the back-to-back win. Let's move further in the standings. Have Philly lose tonight. Please have the Capitals lose tonight as well. And we will go from there. And I will talk to you guys in the next one. Adios.